Alright, enough of that. That was taking too long. Hello everybody. I'm going to turn that down. That's still quite loud. That way. There we go. Right, as you can probably see, green screen's not working. That's what took me so long. I've got a new webcam, and it doesn't want to work with the green screen. So this is it for now. Hopefully, when I load in, it won't be as, when I load this game, it won't be as obvious. But we'll have to work with it. It's fine. It's fine. Technical glitches happen. Hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. I'm going to straighten up my mustache. I'm going to raise this up slightly because you can't see the top of my head, which is beautiful. Right, okay, cool. So before we get into anything, Virtue did have a question. He said, when will the AI start compensating for inertia inheritance to actually land shots? Good question. So we've been playing around a little bit with shot leading. So the AI and also your own weapons would try and predict where the tech's going to be. So it'll use sort of momentum and shot inertia effectively to predict where to shoot. Now that's still a work in progress. I'm not quite sure what's happened with that right now. I know it was something that was prototyped and we sort of looked into a little bit. So yeah, so it's something that we'd like to do, if possible. But yeah, we're not too sure how or when that's going to happen. But I hope that answers your question, Virtue, if your stream hasn't frozen. Cool. Alright, so I'm glad that we got that out of the way. How is everyone? I'm genuinely interested to know how everyone is because, you know, it's good to know that you're all okay. It's okay if it isn't perfect, but anything better than what we have would be appreciated. Yeah, Sebi, I get that, man. Yeah, absolutely. You know, we feel that pain as well. You know, yeah. Because the way it works right now is the AI will always try and get behind you. That's why you sort of see big circle battles. Good, doing fantastic. That's good, Virtue. So yes, the AI tries to come behind you, shoot from behind. That's why you have these sort of big circular battles. And that's just a way to sort of. I'm not sure why it wasn't made that way in the first place, but yeah, that's sort of why it is, I guess. Makes a backward step so front faces enemy. Yeah, exactly. That's one way to combat that. One of the beauties of Money Webcam is it should be high definition, so you can see more of me, and you can see my lovely TerraTech t-shirt. Also, the top of my mic. Lovely. Well, I'm glad that's good that we got that out of the way. So we're back into the round 2 of the Naval Warfare Challenge, also known as the Naval Warship, or the Warship Challenge, Naval Warfare. No, yeah. Anyway, so let's just get stuck into it, shall we? I feel like that's now is a good time to get stuck into it. So just load into the game now. You can probably hear it in the background. There we go. Right, so let's get the list of who is playing who. Just a few bits of news for you. We're aiming to release the next stable release. The next major update should be coming out tomorrow. So there's an unstable going out, which is like our beta branch, which allows you to test stuff before they go out. That's due to go out hopefully later today, and then basically if that's all good and well with that, then the next major update will go out probably tomorrow. Everything's lined up for it. It's just we just need to make sure there's a couple of niggly little bugs that have been fixed. So that should be going out. So that's going to include big news. If you haven't paid attention to the unstable stuff, don't blame you. So if you haven't, then you won't know that what is included is 2 brand new rescue research missions. I'm not going to spoil too much, but there's 2 new missions, and also block support or modded block support for our modding tool. So we've been working a little bit in the background on the mod support stuff. So you can now not only create your own skins, but you can also create your own blocks to go into the game, and that's something that, yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I think you're gonna love it. So yeah, if you're into modding, keep your eyes out. There's going to be instructions on how to do that and all that good stuff. So yeah. Right, enough of that. Let's get into the regular scheduled programming. Now, a bit of clerical stuff to clear up. I made an error. I made a huge error a couple of weeks ago. Domestic Dodo, actually, I got the text mixed up between Domestic Dodo and Hardware Haker, I think it was. I made fun of their name. I put the wrong tech through. I put Hardware Haker through instead of Domestic Dodo. So we have round 2 battle to get through for Domestic Dodo to see who wins. So that should be up against Aaliyah. Again, if anyone's been paying attention or remembers who was who, Domestic Dodo will face Aaliyah. That's like the actual what should have happened. But first, let's get into the original, the proper battles that we've got lined up, which is going to be between Jesus Christ and Baleriak. Baleriak. I hope I'm getting that right. I hope no one's getting any sort of static or feedback. Yeah, we have 7 matches today, Vertu, yeah. Oh, well, we've technically got 8. We've got 8 instead of... yeah, we've got 8 today. Because it should have been 8, but we did 9 last week. Or something like that. We did an extra one a couple of weeks ago. So we should have been at 7, but then the additional one's taken us back up to 8. I hope that makes sense. I might need to start doing both rows of turning. Yeah, I'll try and expedite it. Hopefully by next week it should be we'll be into round 3. There'll be fewer entries to get through, so we can blitz through it a lot quicker. Righty tighty. Let's have a look. I am going to try and just add a chroma key to this just while I'm here. There we go. Right, I might be a bit fuzzy. I do apologise if I am. Also, very off colour. It's very hot here. We just had a lightning storm, which was interesting. But it's been very hot and dry the last couple of weeks, so it's been quite welcomed. Right. Okay. Cool. So we have Jesus Christ versus who did I say? Baleriak. Let me double check whose is whose. Let me get it right this time. I will definitely make sure I get it right. Jesus Christ. So the ship-looking one, this one, and I'm currently controlling, is Jesus Christ, and this is Baleriak. So if you may remember Baleriak from before, beautiful. Right, it's a bit of a height disparity, but hopefully that won't make too much of a difference. Everyone should be fully charged. Let me load in the Let me load in the spectator mobile. Where is he? Here he is. I should really load these in first. Anyway. Right, here we go. So, round 2, part 4, I think we're up to. Let's get rid of you. Let's set myself to neutral. I'm going to set you to enemy. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and they are go, go, go. So, Jesus Christ is on my right. Baleriak on my left. My frame rate doesn't like that. That's fine. Baleriak's batteries are down. That's just a mess. Jesus Christ is doing absolute work on that. The battery's already down. I think it's just a matter of time. If Jesus Christ has got the range, he should be able to take them out quite quickly. There we go. Oh, he's still going. He's hanging in there, guys. I've got to unanchor. It didn't make a huge difference, but thanks for the heads up. There is no anchor. There was an anchor, I think, on the ship one on Jesus Christ's. But yeah, I think it was taken out. That's my bad, but it doesn't seem to have affected the combat too much. I don't think it's particularly going to affect the outcome. They're going to come back round. This, depending on how much control Jesus Christ has, he may be able to just take out Baleriak with this final Salvoy. Savaloy. Anyone? I can always forget. Here we go. I mean, he's doing well, considering his batteries have been down for a while now. Baleriak is holding out there. Again, he seems to be doing okay. Salvo, thank you, Charboni. Salvoy. Savaloy. Anyone know what Savaloy is? Any Brits out there that know what Savaloy is? I'm not sure I know what Savaloy is. I'm not sure anyone really knows what Savaloy is. Anyway, back to the business at hand. Let's take a look at how Baleriak is getting on here. A lot of damage, a lot of red blocks, no way to heal them. If we compare that to Jesus Christ, who is at absolutely full shields, full repair bubbles. He's just hunting him down now for that final shot. Can we see how much power that sail ship has at the end? This will determine if the anchor diversion mattered. We can have a look, absolutely. I feel like it wouldn't have made a huge amount of difference. I think not. If yeah, Sebi says if it was super close, the bubbles would drain it out. To be fair, Balearic is hanging on in there. There we go. Right. So we try and see how many, how much battery left on this. Can we see any battery indicators anywhere? Anyone? Any battery indicators? I feel like it's pretty strong. I feel like if it was anchored, it wouldn't have been anchored for long. Not enough to make a huge difference. Righty ho. Alright, cool. So there we have it. Jesus Christ, you are through to the next round. Congratulations, you're going to be facing TerraCactus in the next round. Next up we have Gulrix. Gulrix versus Arctic Wolf. Gulrix versus Arctic Wolf. Oh, my t-shirt's looking a bit funky in that green screen. Here we go. Right. So who have we got? A normal arc. So, this one looks a bit weird. Oh no. No. I can't anchor you. I can't control you. Come on. There we go. Right. Hopefully the AI has a better time of controlling this than I do. Because this does not want to play ball. Anyway, we have Gulrix versus, who did I say? Arctic Wolf. So here is Arctic Wolf. We've seen Gulrix's before. Let's just take a look. Kind of a slimline, kind of, I don't know. What's the water, you've got aerodynamic, what's the nautical equivalent of aerodynamic? Hydrodynamic? Hydrodynamic. Okay, cool. Brilliant. I thought I could figure that out for myself. Alright, lovely. So, I'm really tempted to not shift over just yet, because, this tech's just going to go crazy. Let's load in the Observer-mobile, give it a new name. I'm going to make you a neutral. I'm going to make you a neutral. I'm going to make you a neutral. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. And they're off. Arctic Wolf having a similar issue to what I had, in that it's very hard to control and is literally just floating off into nothingness. Whoops. I'm getting in the way. It's not, I mean, guys, I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it. Arctic Wolf, I'm sure Arctic Wolf came through the first round. Let me double check. Arctic Wolf has definitely been in the first round, so it's got through somehow. I'm not quite sure what's happened to it to make it start acting haywire like this. If it's not going to come down and act like a normal ship, we may need to redo this one. You should. The tech did not go into space last time it was here. Maybe check if it's buggy. It might be a bit buggy. It may have picked up a bug or two. Yeah, that's going a bit crazy. Alright, that's not going to come down anytime soon, is it? We may need to see what the problem is with that and get that fixed for next time. Alright. What are you doing up here, bud? Come on. Yeah, I think this is why I was reluctant to want to include Hoverbug, just because it is so unstable. Yeah, let's cut the match. I will... I'll have a redo at that. I'll figure out what's going on with that ship, because something's not quite right. If someone wants to have a go with it, I'll link it into chat. It's this ship, by the way, guys. If someone can have a look, and I would hugely appreciate it if someone could let me know what's going on with it, because yeah, I'm not too sure. Alright, so that match is postponed until next week, until I can figure out what's going on with that. In the meantime, Herman Maxim versus Fakon is up next, so let's load that in. Here we go. So, yeah, pretty big text. Has this one even finished opening its shields? I could have sworn it did. I left this open for a long time. Okay, right. So here we have the big orange one is Hiram Maxim. This big orangey one here. This is Hiram Maxim, and over here is Fakon. This is Fakon versus Hiram Maxim. Okay, cool. Right, let's load in the Observatron. Unanchor. Let's unanchor him. Let's remove the charging stations. Let's scooch over here. Let's set myself to neutral. And here we go. This could be a long one, guys. They're off. Both got similar strategies, I think, of trying to rain damage from above, which is interesting. Yeah, look, you can see the larger Marge, good name by the way, is going for the whole I'm going to float up and shoot you from above. But being that they're both quite literally the same floating height, not as effective. Fakeron, I'm going to get that right one day, has deployed the what's it called? The 0 point energy, 0 point gravity? I can't remember what it's called. To kind of employ a similar technique where they kind of try and immobilize them using the 0 point gun and then try and rain fire on them from above. Oh, come on. I'm getting stuck. Okay, so this is what we're doing now, is it, boys? We're just gonna float around. Bit too scared to see who can do what. That's fine. That's fine. We can wait. We've got all day. Come on, boys. How is this a boat? It does resemble a boat. You have to grant them that. It's whether or not. Well, that's quite a pretty pattern. There you go. Blocks dropping off. Now those are the blocks are currently unshielded. The shields didn't go as high as those blocks, so they're currently sort of, that's why they've dropped off. Hopefully we can get through to the core of the ship But a lot of its firepower is effectively being wasted. That's wasted firepower just dropping out of the sky there. I mean, same with the Gigaplasma coming on the bottom of Phacons. Here we go. Right, they are entangled. Hopefully they can just stay like this and we can see who wins. Because I'm pretty bored of seeing, if I'm honest, seeing them sort of float around each other. Hiram Maxim getting a bit of stick from chat, which I can't say it's unwarranted. It doesn't, you know, it's not the most ship-like of ships, and having sort of downward-facing weaponry just feels a bit cheesy, maybe. Maybe that's just me being picky. But it seems to have come up against its match. It seems to have come up against someone who had a very similar idea, but just had the idea to have more artillery on the side of their ship that could actually do stuff. All the action is just happening down this side. These exposed bricks at the top, these exposed blocks at the top, could be this Hiram's downfall, because that could just be a way straight through to the heart of the tech. Get rid of the cab. Job done. Gonna wait this one out, fellas. Hi, where is my ship fighting the stream? Cactus, I think you were last stream. If you were TerraCactus, I think you are through. I think you fought against ASP Ian. I believe you won, so you are through. So you missed your stream. There is a restream on YouTube if you want to catch that. But your next round will probably be either next week or the week after, depending on how many we can get through. I might just try and do a bumper stream next week and get through as many as we can. Oh, it's my birthday next week as well, chat. 19th of August. So we'll make it a special one. Right, come on, boys. Am I going to need to intervene? Someone's shields have got to go down sooner or later, surely. I know we're not particularly fond of the design of the orange tech, but Larger Marge, that's just a great name. That's a great name for anything, not just a tech. I'd name my next child that if I could. My wife would let me. Larger Marge. These shields are really holding out. I dread to think how many batteries are going on inside there. Maybe there's a few. Yeah, okay, we can see a lot of the mega reactors. Let's see if we can get a closer look, shall we? Yeah, mega reactors I think were a good shout because you can just stack them on... Oh, I'm getting in the way of those missiles. Whoopsie! Let's get out of the way. Sort of acting as a barrier there. The shields are not doing much, they're just hitting the unshielded areas. Valid point. Just got to break through. I'm just waiting for someone's batteries just to give out, because this is taking forever. You can see through now, you can see through to the gyros. You can see through to the brains of the tech. So remember I was concerned that this would be a short stream. That's a valid concern. Okay, more firepower able to sort of open up a little bit now. How is this going on for so long? I would have thought someone would have conceded already. This is crazy. pirate tanker shooting all the missiles upwards is really satisfying somehow. It kind of looks cool, doesn't it? Not exactly hero. When you say if only the AI understood how to press down the spacebar, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's exactly what it's doing, right? Like, it's just firing everything all at once. That's what they're both doing. Oh, if anyone heard that, there was a bit of thunder coming from outside. Like, both of them are effectively holding spacebar, right? I wonder if I can land on this one. Huh, cool. What about this one? Do you know what? I didn't know that. Virtue, I did not know that. I thought it would just hit spacebar. Effectively hit spacebar, but yeah, maybe we need to look at that. Come on, guys, this is getting silly now. Do I suspect shenanigans are afoot? If I see a dynamo generator on here, I'm not going to be best pleased. Okay, fair enough. There's just a lot of mega reactor batteries. That's pretty much it. Not a huge block list, but that's why it's able to withstand such a large amount. Now the pirate tanker. Let's see what the pirate tanker's doing. This one. Okay, right. No dynamo generators on there either. Hey Gar, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Ruffs, I think it was a GK Vec or GKJ made a lovely camera pod for me, and it works a charm. We've not had any issues since we've been using it. Well, what I thought would be quite an interesting thing has turned into not that interesting, but it's fine. We'll get there. I'm sure if I get in the way of the missiles, that will really help. We need big battery indicators. That's what we need, so I can see kind of how close we are to running out of batteries. Can we see any on here? The mega reactors don't have any indicators either. Goodness me, that can't be how much battery. That's insane. There's one bar gone already. That's all that's gone on the big orange tech. Maybe it's because the shields aren't getting taken direct hits. What are the batteries doing on here? Okay, we can see they're slightly worse off. I might try and barge them out of the way of each other. Not that I'll be able to do much in this thing. Come on! No, I'm literally doing nothing. Come on! Push! No. Yeah, not sure what more to do really. Just got to wait it out. Well, if anyone can hear that thunder, it's really loud. Come on. Someone do something. I'm less inclined to want to intervene though, Virtue, if I'm honest. Taking manual control over something feels a bit... I don't know. What does everyone else think? Should we intervene? Should we take over one of the techs? Let it play out. I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere. We're not in a rush particularly. I'm happy to let it play out. Let's see what battery state we're in with Fakrons. One and a bit bars left. So Fakron looks like they're probably going to be the first one to lose battery power. What is can we see? I can't see any battery indicators. Let's get a closer look. Still on nearly half power. That's ridiculous. The war of attrition. Absolutely, Sharmoni. So how you guys been? What you guys been up to, guys and girls? Oh! It literally just fell out of the sky. That could be a game changer, everyone. That was weird. Wasn't expecting that. Marge has... Now... Not sure what happened there. Finally something happened. Large Marge got a... just suddenly dropped out of the sky, not quite sure how. They are now floating at a lower altitude than before. That might not help them out in the long run. Now the pirate tanker is going to come around. Hopefully get the aerial advantage and just rain hellfire and we can finish this thing. Where's he gone? There he is. Come on, go get him. Come on. Finally getting some stronger shots in there. I appreciate that a lot. Whoops. How are those batteries doing over here? This is crazy. Okay, some good hits off there with the 0 point thingy. Can't remember what it's called. Do you know what I think would be really helpful right now is like an EMP weapon, which just knocks out all your batteries. I know that's kind of OP and would be a silly thing to have. Feels like a rescue research thing to do though, right? EMP. Everyone say it. EMP. EMP. I'm going to suggest that as a new block, and that's going to be all my idea. Now, you guys, EMP. EMP. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why, if they get a Tesla coil, EMP seems like the logical thing. I feel like it could be like really expensive. Like real end game stuff, right? How would you play around it though? Like, there's no real counter to an EMP though, is there? It would affect your own. Oh, okay. Oof, rain and fire. EMP needs a new module, new coding. Rafts, stop coming in here with your common sense. I wanted the grenade launcher to be localized EMP, which turns off bubbles. It hits, but they immediately start to power back up. It's like a temporary EMP. That could work. I mean, in theory, I don't know about how we would actually make that work in game. Go on, slice through it with that gigaplasma. Eesh. This has got to be one of the longest ones we've had. And still those batteries. Whoops. Note to self, the 0 point field also affects the camera. I mean, it's still only got half power. Guys, if you ask me, those mega reactor batteries are just way too powerful. How's this guy doing? I feel like the other ship should be doing somewhat better. As the orange tank, Large Marge, hasn't really been able to do much damage to it. What are those batteries indicators saying? 1 bar left on the pirate tanker. Lining up another. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. The shields aren't absorbing kinetic shots, which drain more power. That's why it's taking thousands of years to lower its power gauge. Interesting. Come on, get stuck in there. Now, from what I thought was going to be pretty decisive victory for Large Marge, it's sort of, yeah, it's been countered. It's been countered by a similar style, but just done better. I really like those effects, by the way, guys. Those 0 point effects are really cool. Yeah, Large Marge, she's not really doing anything to the space pirate or pirate tanker. Is he able to get over the top of him? I think he's going for it. Oosh! There they go. Is that it? Is that game over? Is he still... Is that it? There we go. Wow. Ha! That literally took 20 minutes for that one battle. Well, there you have it. Fakeron is through to the next round. Well done. Right, finally. Blimey. Next up, we're going to have General Douglas versus Ben Bacon. Ben Bacon, you're up against General Douglas. General versus Ben Bacon. Here we go. So about that short stream logic, I think that single battle was half of most of our streams. Yeah, it was. That was quite a long one. But you know, that's just the way it's going to have to be. I think that was the. There wasn't any criteria on how little batteries you could have. Here we go. Right. So here, this is who have we got. Sorry, we have General Douglas versus Ben Bacon. So I'm currently in Ben Bacon's. You would recognise both of these from the first round. I think both of these got through the first round. So without further ado, let's get rid of that. Let's drop the camera mobile down here. I'm going to switch to it. I'm going to set myself to neutral. And I'm going to go. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and they are go, go, go! On my left is Ben Bacon. On my right is General Douglas. That was a big explosion. General Douglas gone for the heal bubble spam. I think we saw this again in their first round. We made a point to say that stacking heal bubbles works. It's stacking shields less effective. Ben Bacon's most of the front end of your ship is already gone. Let's see how that affects your performance. Pretty drastically, I'd say. And we can see all those batteries inside are pretty exposed. Doesn't really seem to be in control of your tech. You're sort of veering backwards and forwards while General Douglas is coming back around. Ben Bacon, you need to, that's it. Turn your ship around. Get your weapons pointing in the right direction. And General Douglas coming back through for another round of firing its weapons. Just going straight into the full-on barge. I like it. Head-to-head clash now. Ben Bacon taking a few hits. General Douglas riding that out quite well, and I think Ben Bacon hasn't really, considering they've lost half the front of their ship, seems to be clinging in there. Although big explosions coming out, that's batteries exploding. Shields are still holding on there. This could be the end for Ben Bacon. I can't see them getting out of this. They're just in range now of General's shields. Although that was a nice little 0-point hit, which is going to send General Douglas off course slightly. Which is going to give Ben Bacon time to just reposition themselves slightly. You're right, Cactus. Ben Bacon wasn't neutral. Ooh, good point. We may need to redo. Because I forgot to make Ben Bacon a neutral. Guys, I'm not too worried about the length of the stream. If you've got places to be, that's fine. You can catch up on the restream when we upload it to YouTube. But I'm not in a rush. I'm happy to see how this pans out. There we go. Right, Ben Bacon is down. General is through to the next round. Beautiful. You're going to face Fakeron in the next round. So next up is Megalodon versus Skaheli. Yeah, usually I do, but today not so much. Happy to just crack on and get stuck in. I mean, we do need to get through these. I'm not going to drag this out any longer than we absolutely have to. Mega versus Skaheli. Skyhilly. Not Skyhiley? Skyhiley. Then we should do the entire other bracket. That would involve me getting them all set up, which we don't have. We can only go through what we've already got set up. Right, so here we have Megalodon versus Skyhiley. So I'm currently controlling Megalodon. No, I'm not. I'm currently controlling Skyhiley, and over here is Megalodon. I think these are both from the first round as well, so no need to sort of go into too much detail on whose is whose. Let's get rid of charging stations. Let's load in the... Oopsie. Whoops. Go away. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and they're off. I'm liking the use of these the 0-point weapons, which quite funnily feature quite heavily in the new medical research mission. One of the medical research missions. It's just spinning him out. I love it. Completely losing control. Are those missiles going to reach? No, they're not. They're not able to do much from there. There we go. That's slightly better. Ooh, Megalodon hit, getting literally, and they're both covered in anti-gravity bubbles. Let's see what effect that's going to have. That's just going to turn into absolute chaos. Very anti-grav heavy fight this. To space! Can't really see an obvious... I mean, I can't really see much just because of the frame rate, but I can't really see an obvious winner at the minute. Oh no, I've got in the zero grav area. Okay, Swordfish, aka Megalodon's shields are down. That's just going to leave Skyhiley just to finish them off, I believe. This could be it now for Megalodon. If I need to get a better angle, I need to get a better angle. Is that it? Swordfish version 1, aka Megalodon. Good names, by the way. Oh, missed the explosion. Probably for the best. There we have it. So, Skyhiley, you are through to the next round. Well played, well played. So we have 2 more battles remaining. That was a good fight. That was interesting. Yeah, it was a good fight. Well played, Megalodon. Thanks for your submission, man. That was impressive. Sorry, we've got 3 battles up. We've got the remaining 2 from this bracket, and then we've got to redo Domestic Dodo versus Aaliyah. So J623, beg your pardon, versus Zip-Eye. So here we have, oh, two kind of similar ships. I like it. This is J623 versus Zip-Eye. Stop floating away. Right, let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's deploy the old ship in Magouge. I'm going to set myself to neutral. Okay, ready? Here we go. So that was, I was just in J623 and then Zip-Eye is over yonder. Let's take a look at them as they kick off this round. Here we go. Oh! That didn't last as long as I thought it was going to last. So, J23 went through, although I may need to re-look at that because that was very fast. The cab got sniped. What happened? Anyone know what happened there? Less armor. I'm going to reload the save because I'm pretty sure it had full shields, right? Zippy-Eye. Zippy-Eye. Got overwhelmed by AoE damage. I'm just gonna. I'm not going to redo the battle because I think that was fair. I'm just going to double check that everything was kosher. Okay, so maybe there's a cab exposed somewhere that he just got unlucky with his hit. Yeah, batteries are fully charged. Well, there you go. That's the difference, right? That's all it takes. It's just a lucky hit. Don't redo. The cab wasn't well protected. It was their fault. Yeah, no. I was double. I was worried that there wasn't enough batteries because obviously we've seen that before. Cool. Right. So we've got one battle left round of this bracket, which is going to be Star versus Alex Atheos. So let's load into that now. Star versus Alex Atheos. So Star is the big Geocorp looking one. So here we have Star versus Alex Atheos. This is Star. We all recognise this one. And this is Alex Atheos. I really like this one. I really like the design of this ship. Like the propellers at the back. It's quite mobile as well. Quite agile. Right, we've seen these before, so no need to go over whose is whose. Or whom's is whom's. Pretty sure that's the right way of saying that. Here we go. Right, let's jump into this. Let's make myself a neutral. Let's set you guys to neutral too. Enemy ready. 3, 2, 1, and they are go, go, go! Oh! Already a big hit on the front there. So Alex Atheos versus Star. Star took a bit of a beating at the start. I'm not quite sure what came off so quickly. Maybe it was explosive bolts. Probably was explosive bolts. To expose the cannons. I quite like that actually. Yeah, mum. Oh. That was no big hit. That was a reveal. Okay, I thought it was virtually. Yeah, as I say. Explosive bolts. Right then. Here we go. Lining themselves up nicely. I like it. I like it. Oosh! Again, more 0-point guns. I like it. Oof, getting some last minute hits in there. Connections on the GSO cab are 6x6, whereas the Hawkeye cab has 10x6. Yep. Here we go. We're back into the Beyblade routine, sussing each other out, seeing what their weak points are. Nice. Oh, so much damage. My goodness. Now we're looking for batteries here. Come on, Alex. Let's come closer. Can anyone see any batteries on here? I can't see any batteries. Never mind. Let's go see how Star is getting on. Any batteries in display? No. Anyway, back to the battle. Turning is garbage on both. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. Has anyone had a chance to look at the that bugged ship that just wanted to float away? Has anyone had a look at that yet? I'd be interested to know what the problem is. Just going for that head-on collision route. I like that. Anyone else want to do anything else? God, it was Arctic Wolf, wasn't it? Okay, I'll get you the link for you now while they just do their thing. Virtue, it's this one. I love the way it just sort of floats off aimlessly, like there's nothing it can do. I'm just resigned to this life of just floating away. Oh man, those turkeys look good. Thanks, Virtue, that's really helpful, man. Come on. Just give them something. Whoop. Let's go up. Bang! Oh. Yeah. Depth perception, guys. I thought they were just going to go crashing into each other, but no. Oh, so the shields have gone down on Star's vessel, which could leave them... Well, it's going to leave them wide open now to... That means, has their anti-grav gone down as well, or is that just their hover controller block? Oh, I suppose everything's unpowered now. Yeah, so their hovers are unpowered. So they're just going to maybe become grounded. If they get stuck on any sort of... any of these rocks... It's anti-grav. Okay, cool. I didn't expect this either, Vincent. I'll be honest. Vincenzo. Yeah, I thought the big Geocorp would have it, but no. Alex Atheos is able to break them down. They've just got to find that right sweet spot now. Get rid of those geocorp blocks. Kinetic weapons prevail once again, says Virtue. Come on, he's yours for the taking. What are you waiting for, man? Garbage too. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. Ooh. Ouch! Whoa, that's a lot of explosions. This could be it. This could come down to this. Alex Atheos took a huge hit there on his front side. Which... Okay, there we go. Blocks are down. That's it then. Wow. There's another cab there, but that is the end of that battle. Alex Atheos is through. So that concludes the round 2. There's one more battle that we need to get through because we missed it out. And that's going to be between... Who did I say it was between? Aaliyah versus Domestic Dodo. Aaliyah versus Domestic Dodo. So this is the remake of one of the ones from round 1 because I got the text mixed up. From round 2, sorry. This is from a couple of weeks ago. So here we have Aaliyah versus Domestic Dodo. Let's take a look. So Aaliyah is... This is Aaliyah's ship, if you can call it a ship. This is already taken part in round 2. You may remember, and this is Domestic Dodos. So here we go. You've seen Domestic Dodos before. You've seen these before, so there's no point in going over whose is whose. Neutral. Okay, ready. 3, 2, 1, and they are off. Aaliyah versus Domestic Dodo. Oh yeah, and I'm not enjoying this frame rate one bit. Wow, that's a lot of firepower. Domestic Dodo absolutely taking a beating. Look at all those blocks that have come off. That's crazy. He's gonna have to stay out of range though, which I think he may be able to do. But this is like a barge. This is a barge that's just covered in ridiculous weaponry. That is a lot of missiles. Alright, I looked at it and it seems to be a result of an update. The tech is indeed using hover bug and I suspect a recent update has broke it in some way. We may need to eliminate it from the tourney and give it opponents a buy, though Sebi says it is a stab computer bug and restarting game may fix it. When I open TT myself, it happens to me. But yeah, this has happened to me twice since I've tried loading it. What I'll do, I'll run it by our QA, see if there's anything they can do, see if they can sort of fix it in any way. I guess this is one of the downsides of using hoverbug. Come back, please. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. They just don't want to play, do they? Yeah, they don't really want to seem to play ball for some reason. Let's see if we can go find him, push him in the right direction. Oh no, have I lost? There he is. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's sort of drifting aimlessly. Right, let me set its intro. I'm gonna not break the rules, just help it out a little bit, get it back to where it needs to be, so we can actually see some action. Where's he gone though? That's the thing. Where did he despawn? Here he is. Right, let's make you neutral again then. Let's get rid of that. Let's get you back together again so we can... Oh man, this is really hard to control. Come on. There we go. Right, the old Bill Beam escape route. Right, let's just spin you around. Okay. Right, hopefully they actually want to fight each other this time. Go, go, go! Ooh, lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage. Aliyah is absolutely pounded. Those missile barrages are just relentless. Are we going to have another situation where we just float off aimlessly again? No, we seem to be... okay, maybe we are. Oops. Please don't drift again. Okay. Okay, nice. We've actually come to a stop. Are you going to turn around? Here we go. Aliyah versus Domestic Dodo. Just look at that. That's so much damage. That's so much firepower. I don't think Domestic Dodo is going to be able to maintain all this. It's breaking through the batteries. Blocks flying everywhere. The shields can't withstand such a barrage. Like so many blooming missiles. Flipping heck. He's literally coasting into it now. Can their batteries... Can domestic batteries... No. Domestic Dodo's batteries have gone. I fear it's only a matter of time now. Yeah. Aliyah is just shredding through that. That's crazy. Look at all these blocks. And most of these, if not all of them, are from Domestic Dodos. All those railguns were optimistic, to say the least. Right, please don't just fly off again. We're doing the Beyblade dance, as we like to call it. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Phew, I thought we'd lost him again. Come on. You could just finish him off now. Here we go. Just get a nice position there. They don't want to fight each other. Fight! Come on. Go get him. We're nearly there, guys. Come on, Aaliyah. You can do it. By that I mean you can get within range of your missiles and shoot them. Boom! Oh, there we go. Domestic Dodo takes a fatal hit, which takes them out of the competition, which means Aaliyah is through. Vaporized. Well, there you have it, everyone. There you have it. Oh, it's all fuzzy, isn't it? That's why I need to get a better green screen. I'll leave it as it is. There we go. Right, Aaliyah is through. So, we have the standings for round 3. I will run through them now. We have, these are what, I need to sort out who they're, sort of, who is actually going to face who. But the finalists, or the round 3, people that have progressed to round 3 are Overlord Aqua, Rev the Palm, DFPO, Keem, GKJ, White Dwarf, Darkstar Mindless, TW Lie, Paj, Virtue, Lucas, Salty German, GK Beck, RC, Alexi, Bluetooth username, Darwin, Aardvark, Rikuchi, Rudolph, Legionite, Aaliyah, Terracactus, Jesus Chris, Fakron, Johnny McDouglas, Sky Hiley, J623, Alex Atheos, and Aaliyah. There you have it. What about the floaty tech? Oh yeah, we'll redo that one. We will redo the floaty tech. We'll have to do that next week because I need to figure out what's going on with it. But that shouldn't affect it too much. So there's also, yeah, you're right actually. So that's between, who did I say that was? Galrix and Arctic Wolf. So there's still one to choose from between Galrix and Arctic Wolf. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too laborious for you. I'm hopefully going to sort out this green screen situation because it doesn't look good. Alright, thanks again to everyone who stopped by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us and the stream and the community. You're all lovely and awesome. I'm going to leave you there. Have a wicked week, guys. Like I say, next week we'll try and get as much done as we can. I'll figure out what this problem with whoever it was. Arctic Wolf's tech. Let's try and get to the bottom of why that's broke. Well, thanks for stopping by, Megalodon. Well played. We'll see you all next week, guys. Take it easy. Bye.